Hi students. I wanted to walk you through an example of how to do this project that you're about to complete. And so this is about a B minus example. You can certainly do a lot more interesting things that I'm about to show you and a lot better work, but I just wanted to give you kind of a baseline example of what would get you about a B minus. First thing you want to do is enter in your statistical question. You should already have this and I already have had it approved by me before you enter it in. So in this first box, you're going to enter in your question. My question is, how many students in class are taller than me? The next piece is your methods. So your methods should be something that someone who is not in our class could pick up these methods and then repeat the exact same experiment that you just did. And so let's take a look at these. I collected my data by surveying each of the students in my class. As I walked around the room, I had each student stand up and we compared heights. If a student was taller than me, I marked yes. If a student was shorter than me, I marked no. Once I collected all of my data, I entered it into Excel for analysis. All right, someone could repeat that experiment. And the next piece is results. You won't have these results until you actually go ahead and analyze the results. So let's look at the data. Here in the second tab, you'll find where you'll need to record your data. You're going to have the students' names and then the answers to the questions. I already plugged my question in up here. How many students are taller than me? So here is my data. You can see there are some students who are taller, some students who are shorter, and I have all of their names and the answers to the question. You may find if your question is more complicated than this, you might need to use all of these columns to organize your information. The next thing you have to do is make a visual representation, a graph, or a chart using Excel. So let me show you how to do that. You want to click and highlight all of your data. Now, there's a couple options you could do. This right here is the Insert Chart button. That Insert Chart button will give you a bunch of different options of what types of charts. There's also this little star in the corner called Explore. If you click on Explore, it'll show you a variety of recommendations that it has to display your data. Okay, so it says that I could use a pie chart or... Okay, so looking at these different examples that Excel gives us for the charts, you want to kind of think about which one would best answer your question. So if your question was like this, how many students are taller than me? Then probably this bar chart right here is probably going to be your best option. So I'm going to click this little Insert Chart button, and now I have this. You can see though, right now it's pretty boring. It doesn't tell you a lot of things. And so I want to go ahead and edit it. How many students are taller than Miss Germick? Now it has a more descriptive title. And let's see. This piece on the bottom, I would label that axis. This is just the number of students. Over here, we can leave that as answer to the question. This piece, I don't really think I need that. And there we go. It's a little bit more descriptive. It has most of the information that we need is on there. And that is pretty much all we need to do with that. So I would copy my chart. I did that by clicking this little arrow in the corner. And then I'm going to paste it back over here. All right, now we have our visualization. And the last thing that you'll need to do for this project is type up your results. This is where you're going to follow the same format: restate, explain, and elaborate. I'm going to leave this blank because I want you guys to brainstorm around how to do this. This box is where you're going to summarize in words, in multiple sentences, what you found in your chart down here. And that's it for our first project. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that you do well.